Guys, welcome back. So it has been like a month, maybe 2 months since I filmed a video. I am filming this on my cell phone, not on my nice camera or anything. And my hair looks kind of crazy from the front, but actually looks really cool in the back. I did a French braid with my head upside down, so like it braids from the bottom going upward, and that's why I have the bow in the front. Anyway, in the back. Um, but anyway, I just wanted to check in. Thought I'd do like a 7.5 month update on Eleanor. So Daisy will be 3 in May, and Eleanor is now 7.5 months. And wow, she has changed so much. I would say she is about, sorry, I'm outside, so there's birds and wind and neighbors and quarantine. But yeah, Eleanor is probably about 20 pounds and in 27 inches tall, maybe 28 inches. Her sister was very tall and big, like always in the 90 something percentile, and Eleanor seems to be following suit. Even though she was born a pound and a half smaller, she like made up for lost time and then some, maybe. So anyway, she is crawling. She started by crawling backwards, but now she crawls forward too. She scoots, she slithers, she crawled backwards, then she started crawling forward, and now she pulls up to stand and cruises around things by holding on and walking. She can use like her little Fisher Price, I think it's called the sit and stand walker, but it's like the little farm, like barn yard sing along type toy. We call it an A-line walker because from the side it looks like an A. But yeah, she pushes that and walks. So 7.5 months. Daisy walked at 10 months, so I don't know what to expect. It seems like Eleanor's on track to be about the same, but she may do it sooner. Honestly, she's very determined. Like nothing makes her happy than like a few things in life, but one of them is definitely standing and walking and crawling, exploring. She likes to like find our baby gates, the bars, looks like baby jail, and she will pull herself to stand on that and then cruise down the wall. And we have several baby gates in our house. We have one to my office because our 2-year-old was trying to climb my bookshelf. It's like a ladder shelf, leaning, not meant to hold, 30 something pounds. And then I have obviously my works like equipment and cords and stuff, and it just wasn't worth having her get into my art supplies, messes. It just wasn't good. My husband's office with cords because he has a treadmill as well. We didn't want her on that. Our bedroom has it because of my makeup collection, my filming equipment. And then also to the stairs, we have a gate because we have a basement. And so, yeah, like Eleanor loves baby gates. Anywhere she can find a gate and just walk along, that's great. Mobility, we already talked about that. So there's bugs and flies. And anyway, so she is so happy about that. She, like, seriously doesn't want to sit still anymore. And she's happy, but she just wants something she can stand on. And gone are the days when I could just sit her on a rug and with the toys around her and let her just play. She won't be there when I come back if I go to the bathroom, which I've been doing a lot because Daisy is potty training. I'll probably do a 3-year update next month on her, but will say like she is potty training, so I spend a lot of time in the bathroom with Daisy. And so Eleanor, I'll like bring her in there and put her like kind of in the hallway near the bathroom, and she'll play, but like no, she's like gone in another room by the time we finish a minute later. So, but yeah, it's crazy being on quarantine. Basically for us, business is kind of as usual. My mother-in-law lives in our basement. She's our primary child care. We stopped taking the kids to my mom's house, which is like 4 or 5 miles away. She used to watch the girls one work day a week. But so my mother-in-law just keeps them 5 days. While we work, and my husband and I, so far our jobs haven't been affected, but we'll see. Like I don't know. If you know the company I work for, then you understand that it's kind of variable, but I don't share that here. So if you ask me directly, message me, and we've been chatting a long time, I may tell you, but just know it's in the healthcare industry, so greatly impacted by all of this. And my husband's job is a small company too. His company is small, and there's just 3 employees. So I don't know if his small company, like the business owner, is going to be able to keep everybody. I don't know if business warrants it. So we're just going to kind of buckle down and tighten our belts a little bit just in case anything does happen. But so far, so good. Oh my gosh, I cannot get over like the sun. This is like the first time I've like seen myself outside in a long time. My acne has come back. Super stressed, but whatever. Haven't left the house. I haven't been doing my makeup, and I certainly haven't been filming in front of a camera or sitting down in front of a camera looking at myself. So that's kind of crazy. Anyway, back to Eleanor. So we've been spending a lot of time at home. We've been going in the swimming pool. It is mid 80s here now in April in Arizona, and we've been going in the kiddie pool, the swimming pool. We got a sandbox here. Finished our gazebo project. If you did see our home tour, I don't know, a year and a half ago, we had like a lot of grassy areas, and so we went ahead and turned one of those into like a beautiful flagstone pavers section with a covered gazebo that has like mosquito net and sunproofing, like curtains if we need it, and a 10-seater table that can seat 6 or 10 if you put the 2 leaves in. So anyway, so we, go swimming, and then we sit out here and eat popsicles after, and Eleanor loves swimming. She loves being in rafts. She loves popsicles. She paddles her little feet in the water. It's so cute. She loves it. She loves splashing. She loves bath time. She loves eating, too, and she loves popsicles. So we discovered that accidentally. I was holding a popsicle one day outside here, and she just reached over and started eating my popsicle, and I was like, hello? And then I was like, oh, she's probably teething, But she eats purees about twice a day. Baby level 2 Gerber, but as soon as I run out of level 2s, I'll probably start stage 3 foods. Other than that, like popsicles, like the only like real non-baby food she's ever had. I did let her put a banana in her mouth the other day because I was eating one and she like really wanted it, so I let her put it in her mouth. She was like, what is this? And then she just like lost interest in 30 seconds. She didn't actually ingest anything. So that was interesting just to see like what she would do with it. I thought if she, took a bite out of it, I would scoop it out with my hand out of her mouth, but she didn't. She was just like, okay. Curiosity was satisfied. So we haven't really done like baby-led weaning with her at all. Let's see. Okay, I moved. That bench was getting really hot. Now I'm sitting on our sofa outside. Anyway, she loves food. She loves eating baby food and purees. She's tried the Happy Baby, Hello Baby, I can't remember, Happy Baby teething wafers, like biscuit things, and she likes chewing on those. She does have one tooth now, bottom center, and I wouldn't be surprised if more are around the corner, very near. Her sister got her teeth right at the same time. Like seriously, I've been like tracking by like Google Photos, like seeing when Daisy did things, and it's funny because like to the day or like to the week exactly the same time Daisy did them, Eleanor's doing them. And I'm not trying to compare them, and I'm not saying if one kid does it better faster than the other one that they're better or whatever, but it is just interesting. Like Daisy got her teeth at like 7 months and a week, and guess what? Eleanor has a tooth. Like Eleanor started crawling exactly at the same time Daisy did, despite that they were, Daisy was born at 41 weeks, Eleanor was born at 39. Daisy started at 9 pounds, Eleanor was born at 7 pounds 5 ounces. Like, does it matter? Like, they're doing almost every single thing at the same time. It's just interesting to me. Size-wise, Eleanor is in 9-month clothes minimum, but pretty much 12 months across the board. Occasionally I'll have to fold like the sleeves of the pants or whatever, but for the most part 12 months. She's even worn some 18 months. She's just switched to size 4 diapers. She hates shoes and has never kept them on. She likes to eat shoes, but she doesn't actually like to wear shoes. So I think she's around a size 2 or 3 baby shoe, but like seriously, I've had them on for photos, and like I can't even get a couple of photos before she takes them off. So not really important, but pretty soon she'll start walking. If she's anything like her sister, that means she'll be walking around the beginning of June 1st, maybe. So I think I want to get her used to wearing shoes between now and then because of that. Like I want her to be able to walk, but if you guys... All right, I had to move again because my phone was getting too hot in the sun. It said like some features may be limited because of your phone is too hot, cooling down. Anyway, so we haven't really been going out, so she hasn't needed shoes. She isn't walking at anyone's house because we're quarantined, and we have not left the house since March 17th. I think like everybody has had to leave for one reason or another. Like I've had to go to Walgreens drive-through for the pharmacy to pick up something for Daisy's, like skin rash or whatever. But like, or I went to drive-through for something else. But or my husband had to go to a podiatrist appointment. Or but we've been trying to order groceries online. We've been trying to do delivery on things that we didn't used to do. We've been doing like pickup, that kind of stuff. So, but pretty much like Eleanor hasn't left the house. I didn't need to put shoes on her. That's what I'm getting at. So we're gonna need to do that though, and I'm hoping by like May 23rd is Daisy's birthday that she turns 3. I was really hoping to have even just a small gathering, like um, her cousins, like in five kids. But I don't know. We'll see. Or Father's Day, or Mother's Day. I would love to have like my mom over or my dad, and have a lunch. But I'm sitting at the gazebo now. Looks really nice. And that's the high chair here. So we just started yesterday letting Eleanor sit, or last couple of days, in a booster seat at the table instead of her high chair because the high chair legs stick out really far and people were constantly tripping on them in our small walkway. And so we just like decided to try the booster seat and then it worked. So we brought the high chair out here to dine outside and it went really well. So we're like, well, we'll just leave the high chair out here. If we need it, we'll bring it back inside. And like I said, this is covered, and we can always drag it into the covered patio over there. But yeah, our backyard project is almost done, so we've been spending a ton of time out here in the kiddie pool, in the big pool, on the gazebo, having lunch and dinner out here. Luckily, it's my husband, me, and my mother-in-law, so 3 adults to 2 small children. So it's like a little bit easier, I think, than some people have it, like single mom to 2 kids or mom, dad, and 2 kids, and I still get my time to work, which work has been super busy. But because we still have our childcare, it's like I said, business as usual. Like we're not homeschooling, we're not doing what a lot of people are doing because they have older kids. Our kids are small, so it's basically they just don't get to go to the playground anymore. They don't get to go to museums or movies or out to McDonald's to play at the play place, once a week. Sorry, I'm moving the phone so much. So yeah, we're just kind of getting by. It's a very interesting time to have kids, and actually just to be alive. But like things that I want Eleanor to experience, I'm glad we did, and other things we aren't going to get to do, like going down slides at the playground. Like, oh, I bet she would really like that right now, or like the kid swings at the playground. She's been in them a couple of times, but not lately. And then like she got to sit up in a grocery cart when she was like 5 or 6 months, like once or twice, and that's it. Like, those are the kinds of things that you don't think about, but they're like luxuries. Like I don't get to take her out. So stuff that Daisy got to do when she was 7 months old, Eleanor's kind of have to wait till she's like 9 or 10 months. I'm hoping by the time she turns a year in August, we can have like a real birthday bash out in the backyard, but it'll be like 110 degrees here. So we'll see. Anyway, she does not sleep through the night, not even close. She actually sleeps worse than she did a few months ago, last time I talked to you. Like last night, she slept like 3 hours up. I fed her. I'm still nursing and pumping. She does not do formula or anything else, but she loves water in a sippy cup, especially a strawed sippy cup from her big sister. So note to self, she'll drink water if I do it that way. She doesn't like baby sippy cups. Oh my gosh, I just completely lost what I was saying. She doesn't sleep through the night. Like, she slept like 3 hours, nursed, 2 hours, nursed, 2 hours, nursed. But in general, she sleeps like 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. with like 2 wake-ups, sometimes 3 wake-ups. Once in a while, I'll get a 4, 5, or 6 hour stretch out of her. Ooh, windy all of a sudden. But not always. I'm going to turn around so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It's really windy. Yeah, so sorry this is such a weird, like, informal video again, but I really just don't have too much time these days with the kids home all weekend. They don't go anywhere, so I'm working full time and just had a few minutes to sit outside, so I thought I would catch you guys up on life. Hope you are doing well and healthy. We are all fine and healthy. We just never leave the house, so it is okay. We have a wonderful house, and I love our yard, and the weather's been beautiful. We're taking lots of walks. Eleanor loves the stroller, big girl style now, without the car seat snapped in, so she can look at the world. She does still sleep, like, in the stroller a lot of the times if we take her out, but especially if we take her out in the stroller with the car seat. She's not quite 30 inches long yet. I don't know how tall she is, actually. Long, tall, whatever. But her Key Fit 30 is for 30 pounds to 30 inches. So I think by 9 months or so, we're going to have to switch to our Graco 4Ever, and we already have 3 of them in my husband's office in the boxes we got on a really good deal at Christmas time or Black Friday. We saved like $70 per car seat, so we bought one for my car, one for his car, and one for my mother-in-law's car, and they've just been sitting in boxes in his office this whole time. So anyway, I don't really wear Eleanor on the baby carrier. I have a few times, but she just like doesn't need to be. She's happy in the stroller. So but yeah, she says mama, dada, baba. Hi, Penny. The dog's over here. She says like a goo ga and like, talks. Daisy and Eleanor are interesting to watch together. They get jealous of each other's toys. They try to take each other's toys. Eleanor has pulled Daisy's hair, and Daisy has been mean to Eleanor as well, like hitting her, stomping on her, holding her down, climbing on her, throwing things at her. I mean, she's 2. So we're just addressing the behavior stuff as they come up and trying to teach them to love each other and respect each other. And they do love each other. I mean, Daisy's a big helper, and she'll help and bring things over to her sister. Or when Eleanor falls over, she'll pick her, help her sit back up. So she likes to help me get Eleanor dressed in the morning. That kind of stuff. So, like, I think it's all normal. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's just not all rainbows and butterflies. I don't want to paint that picture. Having 2 and under is not easy. And they do often want your attention, both of them at the same time. Especially, like, if they both wake up within 5 minutes of each other. My husband's still in bed. I'm like, okay, so you need a boob, and you need to go potty, and you need your butt wiped, and you need it's like, well, you got to pick. Like, Daisy's asking for breakfast. Well, she can wait. Here's your Kindle. Like, I got to take care of the baby right now. So we're getting there. Little by little, they're just getting so much older so fast. Like, developmentally, like, in seriously 2 weeks time, Eleanor learned to crawl, stand up, cruise, grew a tooth, and it's like she's talking like blah blah blah, jabbing blah 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 blah, that all the time. It's like it just changed so quickly in like 2 weeks time. It's incredible. Anyway, we are good and healthy. I hope you guys are too. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what kind of content you do want to see, and if you have any like questions, I could do a Q&A or something. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.